My name is Jago Patrick. I live in Las Vegas. It was my first house, and I'd already bought another house and moved into it, and I got it all cleaned up, and the market conditions were perfect, and it was just time to sell it. I thought to myself that it would save me some money and it would be easy. So I got on Zillow and I looked up the price, and I just listed it for sale by owner. The second I clicked upload on Zillow, my phone rang, like seconds later. And while I was on that phone call, my phone rang like 3 more times, and then I called some of those people back, and while I was calling them, my phone was ringing some more, and it was people trying to help me sell by owner. It was realtors, it was buyers, it was cash buyers, and literally people wanted to give me my asking price right then, and I had no idea if they were credible. I was kind of like stunned, you know, because they hadn't even seen the picture yet. They just saw the ad, and I just got phone call after phone call after phone call. I was trying to sort through them and see what was credible, and I really have no way to do that. So that's when I started getting nervous. And I met with you at the house, and I needed help, you know? And the amount of money that it costs to bring you in was irrelevant, because we got way more than what I was asking. So the cash price is higher than what I would have received, yes. The value of my house, I listed it way too cheap. Zillow is not an expert on the prices. You did the comps. We listed it for $485. It brought a lot of interest. People started bidding. And then ultimately we got $510. And originally I was asking $460. So with all the charges, all the commissions, I'm still walking away with more than what I asked for in the beginning, which is, what more could you ask for? Yeah, I kind of had some help last time I did for sale by owner. I have a friend, it was a house in California, and I have a friend that's a broker, and it was a real personal deal. It was a neighbor that wanted the house, and we just worked a deal, and it was no big deal. But this time around, it was putting my name out there, my phone number, making it public, and my phone didn't stop ringing for like 3 days, even after I brought you on board. Before that Zillow ad came down, it was just, and it was mostly junk, just junk phone calls. The stress, because I got what I asked for, which was really surprising, and one day they're saying, so the one company would call and they'd say, I'll give you what you're asking. But I have no idea if that company is legitimate. And then the next person would call me and warn me that cash buyers sometimes will say they're gonna give you your asking price, and then when they get to your house, they're gonna go ahead and pick it apart and knock you down and get it as cheap as they can. I'd say the main challenge was I don't sell houses every day. I don't have a way to look up if someone's a credible buyer. I didn't have a way to verify if they had the funds, if they were pre-approved, if they were a legitimate company. I just didn't have any way to check that out. So that's where I started stressing out, because I had people calling saying, yeah, I'll give you the price you're asking. And then it also stressed me out. Why are they so eager to pay me the price I'm asking right away unless I listed it way too cheap? So those were the main stresses for me. And you know, when I called you and then we had an offer, you were able to verify that they were pre-approved, you know, how their realtor or agent worked with them, and if they were going to be good to work with. And we found a good buyer. Hiring Cecille helped me because I absolutely could not process all the phone calls I was getting. And 90% of them were worthless phone calls. 10% of them were buyers. And I had no clue how to sort through it all. Like, what's the next step? All right, someone calls and says, I'm gonna give you what you're asking for. Well, all right, great. Hiring you, Cecille, you were able to take the offers, process them, figure out if they're legitimate, and do counter offers, and steer me away from the cash offers that were too low. And had I called him and said yes, I would be at the mercy of him, writing all the terms for his best benefit. You were looking out for my benefit, and all the paperwork and the contracts were in my best interest. And so it just took a lot of stress off, because I had someone I trusted. She works hard, and she got it done quick. I mean, we sold the house in less than a week, 5 days. So, thank you. That's the best experience. I mean, that's all you can ask for. Quick and best price. I would have been okay with almost anybody buying the house, but I really wanted it to be someone that my neighbors would appreciate. And when the top 2 offers came in, it was 2 brothers or a family with a child. I thought the family with the child was a perfect fit, and it was nice to be able to choose. Because my property is right next to a really good school, and I wanted the next person to be able to appreciate it the way I did, so. Cut!